This is me banging my head on my desk every time I see a fake scam baiting video get uploaded. Let's rip the band-aid right off.
Ouch.
It's Malcolm Merlin.
I'm not surprised.
Now, if you've seen me over on Twitter, you've seen that I've been tweeting about it for a while. Earlier this year, I saw a tweet from a scam baiter that I follow that really caught my attention. Mentioned something about seeing fake scam baiting videos. I was intrigued, so I sent him a message on Discord asking for a link to the video. The video they shared confirmed it. Malcolm Merlin is actually faking scam baiting videos and telling his audience that they're real. And the worst part? His audience has bought it. Some, however, have caught on, and whenever they point it out, their comments are deleted. And trust me, I know that accusing someone of faking scam baiting videos is a big deal, but I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't have evidence and proof. There are so many real scam baiters actively calling scammers, wasting their time, protecting people, and gathering information that any fake videos being portrayed as real is a slap, not just in the face of scam baiters and the community, but also in the face of scam victims. Being a scam victim is hard. It's hard emotionally, financially, and mentally. And these scam victims may think that Malcolm Merlin is bringing real justice to these so-called scammers, but he's not. He's lying, and it's patronizing. And I hate seeing someone trying to diminish the many hours upon hours that so many people put in, many with channels and many without. This hurts our credibility. How could law enforcement take us seriously if one of us is doing this? This isn't the case for what I would say 99.9% of scam baiters. The majority of scam baiting content is genuine from genuine scam baiters. A few months ago, I asked if you would want me to let you know if you left a comment on a fake scam baiting video, and 95% of you said yes. I do want to let you know that before making this video, I did reach out to Malcolm Merlin directly and also a couple of his friends. I wanted to have them at least go on record to explain these fake videos. But Malcolm Merlin did not want to do a voice chat, and the other person whose videos get posted on Malcolm Merlin's channel blocked me on YouTube and on Twitter. One of his other friends asked me about my fake scam baiting tweets, and even they agreed that the calls seemed staged. And of course, when I asked him, he doubled down and said that everything in his scam baiting videos is 100% real. Hey, are you Malcolm Merlin on YouTube? Who is this? It's Deo. Okay. Can we do a voice chat? Unless you're not the one behind the channel. I don't voice chat. You can use text-to-speech if you want, that's fine with me. We can text here. Hold up. This would not be a Malcolm Merlin video if it didn't have text-to-speech. So I got one for him. Are you the one that runs the channel?
Yes. How can I help you?
Perfect, thanks for clarifying that. A lot of people think it's DVR behind the channel. Are you able to clarify how and why you post his videos on your channel?
All the explanations are in the channel.
Is that right? Oh.
It's easier to find Waldo than finding DVR in the description. Yeah, I figured you'd say that. So let me put it to you this way. I've gone through your channel. I have found at least 14 fake videos on your channel. None of the ones posted that have DVR are fake. Only the ones that you've posted are mostly fake. Why are you posting fake videos? Why are you scamming your viewers that way? These 14 fake videos are at least since May of this year.
Wow. You watched 14 of my videos? I didn't know you were such a huge fan of mine.
Haha, nice.
I am sorry to disappoint, but everything in my videos is 100% real.
Is that true? Are you sure?
I don't have time for this. I am trolling scammers right now. It takes a long time to get quality recordings like the ones I upload. Have a nice day.
You mean of fake scammers? Okay, cool. Have a good one. If you don't remove your fake videos, I'm going to expose what you're doing and how you are scamming your viewers. I like the real stuff, keep that. But there's honestly no reason to post fake scam baits. It is a disservice to every scam baiter out there who is busting their butts to go after scammers. It diminishes our credibility.
People have been calling me fake since I started. You are welcome to promote my channel as much as you like. I will continue making my real videos and taking down scammers until every last scammer is gone.
I'm only calling out your fake videos. I know you have real ones. I have no problems with those. There is no need to make fake scam baits. If you think this is about promoting your channel, then I understand your delusion with your fake videos. This is about being honest with your audience, Malcolm. You have no need for this, and this goes for both channels since you post the videos to both.
Child is not in service.
It's important to look at the evidence objectively. So if someone is faking scam baiting videos, then someone is faking scam baiting videos. If Malcolm claims that his videos are 100% real when they're actually faked and staged, then what he's doing is scamming his audience. Oddly enough, Malcolm Merlin called out someone who was making fake scam bait videos a few years ago, only to turn around and do the exact same thing himself. And what's worse is he asks for donations in those fake videos, making people believe that he's really doing what he's saying he's doing. So let me show you how Malcolm Merlin talks to fake scammers, how he fakes connections, and where Fiverr comes into play in this.
Hello. Thank you for calling tech support. Sir, please, I beg you. Can you remove this?
No.
I will give you $2,000 to fix it. Sir, please stop harassing us. Please fix my computer.
No.
Will you fix it for $3,000?
No.
Yes, I am a scammer, but I will pay you before you fix anything. I trust you.
Hello. Thank you for calling tech support. This side Isabella. How may I help you? Oh, okay, sir. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Do you have Windows 8, 10, or 11?
I have Windows 11.
Aha. Do you have a laptop or a desktop? Can you show me the warning you were getting? Sir, I'm a certified Microsoft technician. Who told you that we are scammers? No.
Thank you for calling tech support. You are speaking to Daisy.
Is that you on the screen?
You mean that your computer is infected? Do you have Windows 10 or 11?
Windows 9.
I see.
Are you a hacker?
No, sir. I'm a certified Microsoft technician.
What level are you?
I'm a level 10 certified technician.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Listen, I like to consider myself a decent voice actor. Sometimes scammers think I am from where they're from. I have an ear for this kind of thing. So when the first video was sent to me, as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, this dude is faking his videos. Then I went and listened to more, and it became even more evident to me how freaking fake Malcolm Merlin's videos are. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Okay, let's hear another one, and this time I'm gonna react in real time to something someone sent me today. This is supposedly a CEO of a company freaking out.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm the CEO. I can do anything I want.
Okay, now I don't know about you, but when this dude says this is a scammer from India who owns a company called Techie Avengers, this guy does not sound like an Indian man at all.
I own the company.
That is not an Indian accent. I know how to do an Indian accent. That is not an Indian accent. You can ask any Indians in the comments. Tell me if that is an Indian accent. Please, let me know.
It's my company. My customer is my business. I can do what I want.
That sounds more like a European accent or someone who's definitely not from India.
The CEO.
I have a
Give me
question.
back my money, thief. I order you.
Even the way he said, I order you. Oh, this is terrible. Like, guys, please. Please.
This is Special Detective Anna with the LAPD. You are calling to the police department. You have been calling here again and again to make such a prank call. We know who you are. We are working with the NYPD to capture you and extradite you. I'm happy to tell you we have fired him for unprofessional behavior. Can you stop calling us now?
You know, I can't blame these voice actors. They were probably just sent a script and really unsure of how they were supposed to interact with it. And in something fake like wrestling, at least the characters make it a little bit more believable. Even the fans get into it. Now that we've seen some of these fake scammers, let's see how a fake remote connects to these scammers. Now keep in mind that for some of these, the timestamps were on point, but there are always a few slip-ups. And those are the ones I'm going to show you, as well as some little details that he wasn't counting on someone picking up on. The following audio is from a real scammer, but the connection is not. So what Malcolm Merlin did here is he mixed a real scam call and then put his own spin on what the remote connection actually looked like, while portraying it as something that actually went down.
Now do one thing. Now first of all, look at the left bottom side of your keyboard.
Yeah.
And on the left bottom side, there's a Windows key. A key which have 4 squares or 4 blocks on it.
We see down here that the clock says 8:04 p.m. Why is that important? Because it's been 8:04 p.m. now already in this video for about 40 seconds. The scammer is only now asking Malcolm to go and hit the Windows and the R key so that he can open a run box to go and download AnyDesk. What still has to happen, Malcolm has to download AnyDesk, has to install AnyDesk, and then has to give the scammer the 9-digit number for the AnyDesk ID. All in under 20 seconds.
Okay.
Yes.
Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check everything, okay, one by one.
Okay, it says right here that the scammer requested the connection at 8:04 p.m. Even if you have AnyDesk already installed, you have to make the scammer believe that you're doing what he's asking you to do, and he didn't do that at all. So what Malcolm Merlin did here is something that he's going to do in the rest of these connections, and that is send a connection request to himself.
Let's see what kind of problem is there.
These next 3 clips are very telling that he's faking the connections. Pay very close attention. The AnyDesk IDs for 4 scammers is the exact same. How did he make it so the IDs are all the same, but the name is different? Easy. There's a setting in AnyDesk where you can literally change your name to whatever you want.
I'm going to reverse the connection and hack him. Let's skip ahead to where he is already connected.
Can you see my mouse moving on the desktop?
Yes. How did you do that? Did you hack me?
No, sir.
Hello, thank you for calling tech support. This side
Hello.
Isabella.
I think I have a virus.
Why do you think that, sir? Do you have Windows 8, 10 or
I
11?
have Windows 11.
Aha. Do you see the window key on your keyboard? It's the 4 flag key in the bottom left.
She's going to ask me to go to a website and download a remote control software. Let's skip ahead to where she's already connected to my computer.
Can you see my mouse moving your desktop?
Yes.
At this point, Malcolm says the scammer is connected to his computer, but let's look at the time. It's 3:24 p.m. The scammer has been connected already for 2 minutes. It's the exact same AnyDesk ID as the last guy, but when was this request made? It was made at 3:21, which means Malcolm did everything again within a minute.
Thank you for calling tech
Hello.
support. You are speaking to Daisy.
Hello.
How can I help you?
I think I have a virus.
Do you have Windows 10 or 11?
Windows 9.
I see. I'm going to connect to your computer to diagnose the issue.
Thank you.
Do you see the window key on your keyboard?
The scammers will now connect to my computer.
Can you see the mouse moving on your screen?
Yes.
The scammer is connected.
No, they're not. That is not her mouse, and it's the exact same AnyDesk ID as the last 2 scammers. So he's done it again. This time he made it a little bit more believable with the time though.
I'm going to cost her company thousands of dollars today.
No, he's not. This whole thing is a facade. If you look at the last 2 pictures, we've got Isabella and Daisy, the last 2 scammers that we've talked to. He's manipulating the date and time that these are recorded on. All he's doing is changing the dates to make it look like it's done on a different day, but it's not. They're just voice actors, and he's faking the connection in the meantime.
Is that you on the screen?
What do you want?
I will tell your parents what you do.
No. Don't tell them, please.
Thank you for calling technical support. This is Technician Daisy. How may I assist you today?
A few minutes.
Okay. Don't worry. First, I have to diagnose your computer.
Now this one's a little interesting because that is real audio of a scammer, but the connection is also fake. Again, we have another Daisy, who just so happens to have the exact same AnyDesk ID as the last Daisy, and as the last Isabella Fox, and as the last Kevin Wilson. But with this one, he made it look like it took 5 minutes to connect. Whereas the last ones, even though it's all the same AnyDesk ID, it took less than 1 minute. Now before I show you one more example, let me show you what it really looks like when a scammer connects to you through AnyDesk. Usually when scambaiters connect with a scammer using AnyDesk, this little purple mouse is visible. Okay.
Click on this one, wait.
I'm clicking, sir. I'm clicking, sir.
Wait.
What?
Click on this. Click. Arey tera bahin ka bola.
That's the scammer's mouse. Have you noticed that in his fake connections, we never see 2 mice moving? It's always just the one, his. And he never shows the browser that opens up when he's supposedly downloading AnyDesk. There are more fakes on his channel, but I'm showing you just a few examples of some of the ones that people have thought are real. Remember when I said I believed that he was manipulating the date and time of when the supposed scam baits took place? Well, right here in this upcoming example, we have further proof that he is doing exactly this. He's no longer using AnyDesk as a connection, but rather UltraViewer, another remote access tool for the scammer, and TeamViewer as his way of hacking them. You can't hack someone using TeamViewer unless they've given you their TeamViewer ID and a password, which often consists of 8 alphanumerical characters, which he doesn't show here as being given by the scammer. Why? Well, because of course, he's just connected to himself again.
How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not a scammer? I'm trying to fix your computer. Thank you for calling tech support. Side Jane. Can I help you?
The scammer is going to connect to my virtual machine using remote control software. What the scammer doesn't realize is that I am a hacker, and I'm going to hack her computer while she's connected to mine. The scammer is now connected to my computer. What she doesn't realize is that I am also connected to a computer right now.
But he doesn't show how he hacked her. Now I want you to keep an eye out on something here. Did you catch it? At first, I thought this "I am a rich person who doesn't have any money" quote was text from Malcolm that he overlaid on the video to poke fun at the scammer. But it turns out it's the desktop picture that has that on it. Because when Malcolm is moving the mouse, he hovers over UltraViewer and the command prompt, which, by the way, if the scammer really had control of his virtual machine, the scammer would have already ran the tree command. But as you can see there, it runs once Malcolm goes back to his VM to run it himself. And now, I want you to look over at the date and time section. We're going to see how he manipulates the time. I want you to look at this very closely. The time on Malcolm's virtual machine is 9:56 a.m., while the supposed scammer's machine says 7:16 p.m. So if you add 4 minutes to both, it's 10 a.m. on Malcolm's machine and 7:20 p.m. on the scammer's computer. Now let's add another 3 minutes to Malcolm's, so it's 10:03 a.m. That would mean that the scammers will say 7:23. Simple, right? Well, not quite. Because what you see here is that Malcolm must have realized that India is a half-hour time zone, and he initially had it set to a 20-minute difference. Bad, Malcolm. Bad.
In this time, I was able to download her personal files and then activate the ransomware, which is now destroying every computer in that call center.
Fine, I'm a scammer.
Why?
I can't afford to eat food.
That's the lie.
You can support us by sharing this video on social media and Reddit, as well as donating.
And that right there, asking for donations knowing full well you're making fake videos, that's scammy. But maybe you're still not convinced. Maybe you think these are real people and you think these are real connections. Well, this is where Fiverr comes in. Fiverr is a global online marketplace for freelance services that connects freelancers to people or businesses looking to hire anything from video, animation, graphic, design artists, voiceover work. And that right there is where we come to Malcolm Merlyn. There is nothing wrong with using Fiverr. I know many scam baiters who use it to get Twitch emotes or thumbnails done. But what Malcolm Merlyn is using it for is for Indian voiceover actors. Late one night, after I finished editing, I thought to myself, where could one go and hire voice actors? I mean, he uses one for the British voiceover in his videos, so why wouldn't he use an Indian one? So I headed over to Fiverr and typed in Indian voice actor, and after a few searches through the reviews, I finally came across one from Malcolm Merlyn. How do I know it's Malcolm Merlyn? Well, because I found that he had also left a review for someone else who had made his thumbnails as well. This led me down a rabbit hole of looking at every Indian voice actor I could find for reviews he may have left, and found another one going back 8 months. But this time it was under a different name for the review. I stayed up past 3 in the morning, literally just reading review after review. I then decided to message these voice actors to find out if he had in fact used them, and their answers prove that he was in fact using Fiverr to hire Indian voice actors to fake his videos. First, we'll talk to this voice actor who's been around since March of 2020. Then we'll chat with this one who's been around since March of 2016. Hey buddy, I have a friend who has used your service before and he recommended I get in touch with you. Can you do a voiceover of a tech support scammer? My friend said you did it for him. His name is Merlin. Thanks. Hello sir. Sure, I can do it. I remember doing it for a tech support scam video. Okay, and have you only done the one? Yes, sir. I did one few months back. Okay, and what do you charge for that typically? Like the same type of voiceover? Did he send you a script or a voice for you to interact with? Yes, sir. You have to send me a script. and I charged $5 for 400 words. It's hard to find that clip. Also, he didn't send me the video after it got published. It was some Amazon scam, I think.
What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you.
Hey, I have a friend who has used your service before, and he recommended I get in touch with you. Can you do a voiceover of a tech support scammer? My friend said you did it for him. His name is Merlin. I think it was maybe 4 years ago? Thanks. Did he ever send you the video that he made for it? Hi, well, I just checked, so the buyer had not spoken to me before placing the order. I directly received the order. I asked about the purpose. I was told that it's a parody video. No, he never sent me the video. Yeah, he makes a ton of parody videos. I thought he might have used you again. What do you charge for 500 words? However, he sent me of another video link which looks like some famous YouTuber. Could you please share his channel link? I record 200 words for $5. Damn! Let's quickly review what I've shown here in this video. 1. Malcolm Merlyn's scambait videos that he claims are 100% real are completely fabricated. 2. He uses Indian voice actors from Fiverr to pretend to be scammers. 3. Since he is using voice actors, we also know that these videos where he claims to show them their picture, hack them, or quote-unquote destroy their call centers are faked. And 4. He's doing exactly what the other faker was doing. He's trying to steal money from tech illiterate people, faking the scam calls. So because of me realizing that I had been subscribed to a fraud for 3 years, I decided I'm out. You may be asking, why are you showing him his mistakes and how he can fix them to not get caught again? The truth is, I believe with what I've shown, Malcolm Merlyn has lost all his credibility, and all of you will now be able to see through his lies. You may also be asking, Deo, why you have done such a thing? And that's not a question for me, that's a question for Malcolm Merlyn. I can only assume it's for the views, the subs, and the donations that he constantly asks for. Personally, I don't know why anyone would want to be associated with this fool. Why would you allow your videos to go on his channel? Did he scam you as well? And why aren't you stepping up like the tough guy you pretend to be online and show people how Malcolm Merlyn is a fraud? Unless, of course, you're in on it too. Are you? Malcolm Merlyn fakes it, but he should take his own advice and screw it. He knows his own stupid line.
Si usted se cree muy listo, es porque aquí usted no se ha visto. Pregúntese a sí mismo, ¿cómo sería si lo ridiculizó? Si usted se cree muy listo.